Hello everyone. I want to ask some questions. Have you traveled in 2024? Raise your hands if you traveled in 2024. Raise your hands if you traveled in more than 2 countries this year. Like 2024. Yeah. Okay, great. So I think that everyone wants to explore new countries, new cultures, and as me, I like traveling very much. But unfortunately, a lot of people think that traveling costs a lot and it's too expensive. And many, because they think because of expensive flights, fancy restaurants, and expensive hotels. And these people think that traveling and adventures are only for those who with deep pockets. But today I'm here to break this myth. So traveling is not about only cheap, expensive restaurants or fancy places to visit. Usually the best experiences come from walking through cozy streets, trying local food, and also visiting very beautiful places, meeting local people. And a lot of people think that traveling, for example, to Europe costs minimum 2 million tenge. But I want to tell you that you can spend even 1 million tenge or 1.5 million tenge for whole your flights, your restaurant, eating, for your accommodation. And this money you pay for your emotions, for meeting new friends, and for your memories that will last your lifetime. Now let's practice how to find, for example, cheap flights, good accommodation together. So first of all, we need to find cheap flights. For example, if you want to travel to Europe, maybe you use Kaspi, right? And maybe you use Kaspi for buying tickets, for buying train tickets in Kazakhstan and flight tickets. But unfortunately, I want to say don't do this anymore, because there is interesting app, Skyscanner, to search for very cheap flights. And for example, if you want to travel to Europe, you can find tickets from Almaty to Kutaisi for 56,000 tenge. And why Kutaisi? Because you need to choose right transit city, and it will be cheaper than buying ticket in Kaspi. And from Kutaisi, for example, to Budapest or Paris, you can find tickets from 20,000, 30,000 tenge. And I want to share and really want to recommend you to visit Budapest city at first in Europe, because Hungary is the best country and the easiest way to get a Schengen visa for Kazakhstani people. And the next one is affordable accommodation. I think that many of you know how to book hotels. Yeah, it's booking.com. But if you want to book apartments, don't book apartments in Booking. You should do this with Airbnb service. And if you don't have any budget, there is a solution. This is Couchsurfing platform. I didn't use this platform, but my all friends and relatives use this platform, and it's the best platform to travel if you don't have any money, but you want to socialize with people, because the local people who invite you to their houses, they want to socialize, they want to explore new cultures, and you need to communicate with them at first. The next one is food. You need to have food on a budget. For example, there are a lot of cheap restaurants and very good, delicious food in little streets. For example, if you're in Paris, don't eat in a restaurant near the Eiffel Tower, for example. Yeah, and this all food in the slide we bought for like 10 euros per person. And the next very interesting service is Food Too Good to Go. This is service where you can find food for 3-5 euros in Europe. You need to search this platform and read a lot of information. The next thing is getting around in the city. Of course, you know that in Europe, for example, you can use public transports like buses or trains, and they are very comfortable, and there is very beautiful, very interesting service Bolt. This is taxi service, and also between cities you can use Flixbus or Deutschbahn like trains. They are very comfortable and very cheap. So budget travel is the best because you traveling on a budget, it doesn't mean that you're missing out. It means you're traveling smarter. And I've got great news for you. If you don't want to spend time on planning your trip, and if you think that planning the trip is overwhelmed, I'm organizing a group tour to Europe for people, for group. The first one is for 8th March, International Women's Day, where we will celebrate it in Paris. So, by the way, you can use promo code for Toastmasters. Yeah, you can know more about that on my Instagram page, so follow me. Thank you so much for your attention.